14-point lead at the end of the quarter. Building. This lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Holland out there with Thompson. Then there's Jalen Duren. Then it's Green. And it's Jenkins in at the point guard position. Here's Sharp. Here's Clingan. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
I love it. When Clingan starts throwing that weight around, he'll knock you out of position.
Back to Green. Pass to Jenkins. Clingan with the block. Grant left side. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. Detroit also making some changes. Robinson, he's checked in for Green. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Here's Kamara. Here's Clingan. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, EA, the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV.
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
Thompson with a steal. Clingan with the block.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Clingan. They just learned that the hard way.
Avdia from outside. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Robinson. Nice D from Avdia. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth. And it's in there.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
Pass to Holland. And here's Cunningham, defended by Lillard. Cunningham passes to Duren. And it's Portland with a rebound. Off the outside. Now Clingan. Back to Lillard. Look at Lillard, making it look easy.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Cunningham with the ball. Kamara on him. Pass to Duren. Here's Sharp. Here's Kamara. Jacks up a 3. Fires in the triple. And now just a 4-point Pistons lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Portland.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet. And it's come up big a few times for them.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
And the Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. he was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now Portland with it. They're on a 10-1 run. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Harris. Rejected by Klingon. Looking to get back on track. Sharp, no good.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Pass to Duren. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And Duren doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
First one falls for him. He does not get the second one.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Thompson passes to Harris. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Kamara. Pass to Klingon. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
What an important hoop for Klingon.
Cunningham looking around. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Herders checked in for Detroit.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where everything is going to have to go your way.
Inside, here's Thompson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Cunningham against Lillard. It's Sharp on the wing. 6 to shoot. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Well, that's a tough matchup for the offense there. It's a low probability on that shot.
And the dunk by Duren.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for Portland, Deni Avdija.
He hits the first one, and that brings him with an 8. And both free throws good for Avdija. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Sasser left side. Pass to Duren. Now Herder. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Green. There's the triple. He's off on that one. So it's Detroit picking up the win.